Dead 2, Dead by Dawn.
Evil Dead 2 is a fantastic film in my opinion. It's a horror comedy that puts horror first. It's a ton of fun and I find myself wrapped up in Bruce Campbell's performance more and more each time I see it. This is the film that spawned the Evil Dead franchise, and it's a hell of a ride. If you're put off by low-budget films, then this might push you away, but I find that the cheap nature of this film adds to the comedy of the movie. There was a ton of heart put into this one, and I really enjoy seeing that translated to the screen.
Benjamin Franklin Gates, you are undertaking the duty of the family Gates to find the most spectacular treasure in history. It grew throughout the ages and moved across continents until it was hidden by America's founding fathers, who left clues to the treasure's location right before our eyes. The unfinished pyramid, the all-seeing eye, are telling us something. Keeping this treasure safe, Benjamin, is your destiny.
You're treasure hunters, aren't you?
We're more like treasure protectors.
All his life, Benjamin Gates has searched for a treasure no one believed existed.
Don't you get it, Ben? The treasure is a myth.
Dad, I refuse to believe that.
But what he thought was the final clue
108 years of searching and I'm 3 feet away.
is only the beginning.
The Declaration of Independence.
You think there's a treasure map on the back of the Declaration of Independence?
The map is invisible.
Why would we make this up?
Where's your proof?
We don't have it.
Riley, get down!
Did Bigfoot take it?
Word about the map is bound to get out. Ian's gonna try to steal it. 90 seconds. The only way to protect the Declaration is to steal it.
What?
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
Ben?
From producer Jerry Bruckheimer and director John Turteltaub.
It is surrounded by guards and video monitors and little kids on their 8th grade field trip. You will go to prison, you know that, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, go!
Get out of there. Get out of there now.
He's got the bloody map.
This Thanksgiving, the clues of 10 generations
There's more to the riddle.
will reveal a mystery 20 centuries in the making.
Who wants to go down the creepy tunnel inside the tomb first?
Tell me what the next clue is.
What do you see?
Nicolas Cage. National Treasure.
Despite what many people may think, Nicolas Cage is actually a pretty good actor. He just has no standards whatsoever. You wouldn't guess it looking at the trailer, but National Treasure turns out to be one of his better films. Compared to something like Da Vinci Code, the movie proves to be a lot more enjoyable because it keeps the puzzles on center stage and keeps it flowing. It isn't the best piece of cinema you'll find out there, but it's pretty damn good for a family film and it has more lasting value than I think anyone expected.
Ghosts.
Hello, Ghostbusters.
They're real.
You do?
They're mean.
You have?
They're here. Ghostbusters.
Hey, anybody see a ghost?
They catch the ghost that won't stay dead. They're armed. They're dangerous.
Try to imagine all life as you know it stopping instantaneously and every molecule in your body exploding at the speed of light.
All right, that's bad. Okay. All right, important safety tip. Thanks, Egon.
They're professionals.
Oh, I'm the chairman of the largest paranormal removal company in America.
You see it?
They're all that stands between you and the end of the world.
This city is headed for a disaster of biblical proportion. Real wrath of God type stuff.
Exactly.
Fire and brimstone coming down from the sky.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Your girlfriend lives in the corner penthouse of Spook Central.
You want this body?
Is this a trick question? Got your stick? Hold! Get him up! Smoke it! Make him hard! Ready!
Ghostbusters, starring Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver, Harold Ramis, Rick Moranis. Coming to save the world this summer. Ghostbusters.
We came, we saw, we kicked it.
If you don't know what Ghostbusters is, shame on you. It's one of the most iconic movies from the 80s. I mean, the acting, score, plot, pacing, characters, and cinematography are all excellently done. This is one of those movies that exists in its own unique bubble. Nothing else compares to it, and it doesn't really compare to anything else. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's an all-ages film that all ages can genuinely enjoy, and that doesn't happen very damn often. Fullmetal Alchemist is one of the biggest anime franchises around. As a guy who usually detests anime, I was pretty reluctant to start watching it, but I was quickly turned around in the first 3 episodes. Before I knew it, the sun set and risen and I had to go to work. The universe of this series is phenomenal. Learning the history of Amestris and understanding alchemy would have been more than enough to keep my interest, but beyond that, there are rich characters and gripping action behind every corner. The relationship of the brothers proves to be surprisingly touching. Honestly, besides Death Note, this is truly the most enjoyable experience I've had watching anime. Even if you aren't typically a fan of anime, as long as you enjoy magic and action, I think you'll enjoy Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. And don't worry, there is a nice dub on Netflix. So that was the Netflix recommendations. First time trying out, recommending TV series, and I think Fullmetal Alchemist is a standout.
It's a really safe bet, especially amongst anime for a Western audience.
Yeah, like I don't enjoy anime much, but I enjoy Fullmetal, and I think that's a good sign that it's just enjoyable for a wide audience.
Very strong series. It's not something you'd feel shy about if someone else walked in the room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shit happens. A lot of military stuff. Damn, they bring up genocides and all sorts of stuff. But it's still presented in a way that you could watch it as young as 13, 12, and you wouldn't be alienated by the dramatic progression, the themes at hand.
Mm-hmm. No, it's really well done. I think Ghostbusters, I'm really just bringing to your attention that Ghostbusters is on Netflix. Like, everyone knows what Ghostbusters is. It's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I wish the same could be said about Evil Dead 2, and if you don't know about it, I really check it out. Try to have an open mind about it, but I really enjoy it.
Really, really enjoy Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2 is a cut above. Personally, not a fan of the first one, and I think that Evil Dead 3 or Army of Darkness And even the remake, like, too comical or don't expand enough on the monsters in terms of the remake, but Evil Dead 2 is just that wonderful accumulation of zany but threatening, and oh, God, they went the extra mile.
Yeah, it is a horror comedy, and that is a tough line to tread, honestly, and they pull it off. Really, if I had to pick one for you to watch on this list, it would be Evil Dead 2. National Treasure got on here too.
I haven't seen it. You know, that was just a cringe based on maybe a reputation that Nicolas Cage movies have.
And that's why I put it on here. I mean, Nicolas Cage has done a lot of crap. It's not really in debate. But he has done some good movies too. If you've seen Bad Lieutenant, if you've seen Lord of War, you know that Nicolas Cage actually is a good actor, believe it or not. And National Treasure, it might not be his best acting ever, but it's really intriguing plot. It's like a nice little puzzle, and it unfolds. Like, if you've seen The Da Vinci Code, this movie has more twists and turns than The Da Vinci Code, and I found myself enjoying the puzzle of this a lot more than something like The Da Vinci Code or Saw or those other films that have been coming out recently that try to tell you there's going to be this huge puzzle, because I wasn't expecting anything. You know, I'm walking into a Nick Cage movie.
Yeah. All ages, too.
Yeah, it is PG.
Talk about things with a bad reputation, you say all ages.
Yeah, no doubt about that. But it caught me off guard. It's good. It's rewatchable. The second one's not so good. But the first one, yeah, it stands up. If you're looking for a nice, light family comedy, it's a perfect choice.
Now, Nick, if you don't mind, I would like for us to do a question each, just because of these recommendations.
Sure.
I really got to put it out there. What's your favorite Evil Dead movie and why? I would love to know. Just comment in the comments below. Do you have a question based on these recommendations?
I would just like to ask, do you like National Treasure? Am I alone out there? Is this just craziness, or do you have fun with that movie too? Is it a good time?
Anywho, thanks for watching, and if you like our material, like, comment, and subscribe, and see ya!
See ya!